Just my opinion.
The podcast.
Mike Roberts, baby.
My name is Hery Irizarry.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Just My Opinion. I'm here with Mike. Hello, Mike.
What's up?
Hello. What's going on, man?
Not much, man. Not much. Just,
Yeah?
oof. What a busy week, bro.
Yeah?
Very, very busy week. Very busy.
Mm.
But I'm kind of happy about it, but I kind of feel like this happens every December. I'm just recognizing it earlier this year as far as how busy December gets. I mean, dude,
Yeah.
without realizing, it's just your weeks fill up, whether it's work or...
Week 1 of December is done.
That's what I'm saying. Boom, behind us.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
you know, before you know it, between family events and working more hours due to the holidays, it's just like, boom, now we're in February. And so I'm trying to kind of slow things down this year and try to be a little bit more grateful throughout the holidays and stuff. So it's been a good week, but trying to enjoy this weather. Been loving that.
Beautiful.
Dude, talk about beautiful weather, beautiful travel weather. And didn't you just come back from your first leg of your vacation?
Yes, we just got back. We might leave again tonight, but we went to a couple places. We went to Miami, Naples, and Marco Island.
You left on what day did you leave to start all this? Because remember, everybody else doesn't realize. Like, guys,
Was
this
it
guy,
Sunday? I think it was Sunday.
So you left because you texted me. I remember you texted me and said 17 South. That's what you said.
I think it was Saturday or Sunday night. We just got in the car and left.
I think that's so cool. You guys do that.
We didn't know where we were going, so we just got in we rented an SUV, very family oriented. So we just got in there and just took clothes, and we were like, let's just drive. So we ended up in Marco Island that night.
Ooh, nice.
Beautiful.
Love Marco Island. Love it.
Oh, beautiful, man. Beautiful. So we didn't well, by the way, when we got there, everything was closed. It was like 9 o'clock at night. Everything was shut down, like ghost town. So the next morning, we decided to drive to Miami. So we made those plans right away. We're like, okay, let's go to Miami. But on the way to Miami, we're like, this looks nice here, you know?
Yeah.
So we went to Miami, but then decided to come back the next day to Marco Island. And then from Marco Islands, we were there for a couple of days because it's nice over there. I don't know what you think about it, but I feel like Miami is dirty.
Yes, bro. I mean, like, Miami can be beautiful. I just can't afford to be there.
Well, it's fun. It is a fun place to go. The food and and the environment and all that is very nice, but the city is dirty.
Yeah, bro. It's just there's a lot going on down there.
The traffic is always horrible.
Dude, I mean, I got to go down there next week now for work, and I don't mind Miami once I'm there, but when I'm there and on the way and like driving, it's terrible, bro. I'm always worried I'm gonna get in an accident when I'm in Miami.
Yeah, we went to a restaurant. It's our favorite restaurant, breakfast and brunch place in Puerto Rico. And they opened one of those restaurants here in Miami. So we wanted to go there and see if it was the same. And it was, man,
Tell me it was the same. Was it the same?
It was the same.
Oh, that's the best.
You know what? It feels great when you go eat something that you really want and it tastes good. Right? Isn't that the best experience? Because there's something like you say, I want to have a burger, right? And you pay for a burger, and all of a sudden it was like not what you expected. Even though you've been there before, and it's good before, but that day was bad, right? So I was like, okay, we're going to go there. The name is called Bistro Cafe. Amazing. If you're ever in Miami, you got to try it out.
I will.
Amazing. The food is amazing. We went there, and it just did not disappoint. So we actually went to Miami just for that, pretty much.
Wow.
Yeah. So we went there, and that's what we like to do. We're foodies, you know. We went to another place called El Palacio de los Jugos. So let me see if I can translate.
It's
This is
like
the
a
Palace of-
market. That's like a market.
Yes.
Yeah, I know where that. Hey, Mr.
There's many of
305.
them, right? So anytime we go to Miami, we gotta go there for lunch too.
Oh, it's
And
so
then the
good.
portions, the
Huge,
portions is like
bro.
for 3 people, right?
For $5.
So we went there. We drove there at night to go there for dinner. Yeah, from Naples we went over there, so it took us like 2 hours to get there. And it was delicious. And then we had some Cuban coffee. Oh my god, that was worth it, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, you gotta try it. Bistro Cafe. If we're doing a 5 out of 5
Shit!
rating,
Ding, 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 ding.
they're my favorite, dude. They're my favorite of 5. I want to go with you. Like the day that you go, you should wait for me. And if you're gonna go one day, you gotta take me.
All right,
Their coffee is delicioso.
dude. I totally believe it because, like I said, even though there's definitely parts of Miami, like you said, it's definitely getting dirty down there to a certain degree, but it's still such a cool town when you look at the food, bro. It's just like, like there's so many options. And even what's kind of cool, I mean, about Miami that I've liked is because there's so much Hispanic culture there. I like the fact that instead of it just being like in Polk, it's usually like just a Mexican restaurant is Hispanic food, you know? But down there, you could have Nicaraguan food, Puerto Rican food, Colombian, Cuban. Like, it's just, you can get all the like, I go down there, I go to a Brazilian place, local Brazilian, with get chicken hearts.
Yeah.
Forget about it, bro.
Yeah, it was nice. We just went there for the food, pretty much.
I can't blame you.
Then came back to Naples because it was more chill.
Mm-hmm.
We rented bicycles. We rode around the island. Went to the beach to see the sunset. Beautiful, man.
Beautiful sunsets down there.
Yeah, we were the only Spanish people there, but it was okay.
You know that's where my timeshare's at. It's right down there. It's right by it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's right nearby there, bro. That's when I told you. Never mind. We got to talk about that off the air. But I told you I could hook you up if you guys could ever come.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it won't work next year. You have your big trip.
Yeah.
But
oh man, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous there. So yeah. And then
did you go to the donut place in Naples? Did you get?
I did not.
That's
I did not.
Peace, love, and donuts.
I did not
bro.
make it. Yeah, I gotta go. I checked it out, but we didn't make it there. Because we were doing stuff in the morning, and by the time we were ready to eat, it's like lunch, you know?
Yeah, you're past donuts.
Yeah. Plus, we had our son, and man, he can.
He can put them down.
Man, he can eat. Man, he can eat.
And the
Man,
mini
he can
donuts
eat.
are dangerous.
Yes. That's the best thing about the bistro cafes. Their portions are big, but that's about it. The other places we had to man, this boy. And it's tough going on a road trip with a 15-year-old man. I'm telling you.
I don't know how my parents did it with 2 of us. I have no clue.
Oh man, oof, gotta love him. But I was ready to open that door and just leave him on the side of the road.
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
telling you.
Well, I'm really
But
happy, dude.
It was good. It was good.
That you guys did. I think that's so badass.
Yeah. So, and then that was Marco Island, but then we went to Naples at night. You know, it's funny because you know what I noticed in Naples, because it's a rich area. You know.
Oh,
It's
a lot of money down there.
A lot of money, right? And you know what's funny is that we rented an SUV, and we ended up parking at the public parking garage. All the cars there were like awful ones, right?
Someone is at the front door.
What the hell's going on here?
Somebody's at the front
Who's
door.
at the door. Somebody's at the front door. Like, I didn't realize that my room Alexa was connected to the door. My ring is just telling me that somebody's at the door.
That's
What the hell?
strange. What?
Weird. Somebody set that up. My
Meta.
goodness, you learn something every day. But yeah, so we park in the garage where all the random cars are. You know, the okay cars.
Yeah.
But then you go to the main boulevard, and it's just Ferraris and Mercedes. I'm like,
There
now
it
I get why I'm in the garage.
is. Hey, look, you know, the one time you see a Ferrari in there, to be somebody like me or you, too cheap. Bitch, I already spent all the
Yeah.
money on the Ferrari. I need the free parking.
Oh my god, dude! Like, what the hell? Like, where are we?
Dude.
Like, all these cars on the road, or like on the sidewalk parked. There's like fancy
Naples
shit cars.
is booming, bro. A lot of money in Naples. Lots
My
of
God.
money down there, man.
Oh my God, so many restaurants. You're like, you don't know where to, like, which one to pick, you know?
Mm-hmm. Because they have all those little plazas, and there'll be like 20 spots in them down there.
Yeah, it was nice. It was nice. But yeah, back to reality. And like I said, we might leave tonight. Depends on how I feel. I don't feel that well, so.
You think you'll be able to sleep it off?
Yeah. And I'll have a flat tire when I'm done here. I got to go change that tire. Shit.
Oh, that's great.
I just came back from the gym, and Sasha says to me, "What is that noise?" Yeah, flat tire. So I was like, I gotta do the podcast. I'll do that later. Oh shit! I'm avoiding it. Can you imagine if I go downstairs and Sasha actually took the tire out?
Yito!
Doubt it. But anyway, you can.
It would be
always
nice.
win, right? I see her with her hands all dirty. I did it, Papa.
Oh, shit.
That's why I love you. That's why I love you, honey. That ain't gonna happen.
We're going on this road trip.
Yeah. But if not, I'm just gonna stay in and watch some TV. You know what I want to watch?
What?
Talk about crazy stuff. This new show about aliens from Demi Lovato. Have you heard that shit?
No.
Dude, what is going on in this world? Her show is called Unidentified. And where she goes on a road trip with a couple friends to hunt down aliens. Oh, my bad. Not aliens. ETs. You know it's derogatory to call them aliens now?
Bro, get out of here.
I'm not bullshitting you.
We're talking about
what she
them
said.
like we've seen these creatures. There's no such thing.
So, you gotta watch this show. I'm telling you, if I don't go nowhere, I'm gonna watch this shit. Because there's no other way. This is what you... There's no difference between this and Joe Exotic. There's something... I got... Respectfully, I have to say there's something wrong with this girl. Like, what happened to Demi Lovato?
She let herself go. I know that much.
And we're canceled. Because you can, like Dave Chappelle said, you can kill somebody and you can come out, okay with it. But if you offend somebody, now she is non-binary. So God forbid you offend her.
Well, listen, bro. This is a comedy podcast. Maybe the
I'm just telling you, because people get offended easily now. But yeah, she's non-binary. She's been on a roll.
Well,
for
I
the
don't
past few
mind the
months.
non-binary decision, but I just don't I don't really care for it, but it doesn't bother me. Like, I could give a shit. Like, unless you're like making it a big deal, like to where I can't get through a sentence that's not even about it, I don't really give a shit. Like, you could call yourself a jumping panda, and I'd be like, all right, bro, whatever. I mean,
but it's isn't that confusing? No disrespect to anybody.
It's
Isn't that
confusing and irritating only when they assume you to know. And I tell you, I won't name the person, but I don't know, I thought I mentioned on the cast before, maybe I haven't, but there's a comic out there.
Yeah, you told me. Yeah, you told us, yeah.
Yeah, so that comic really changed my opinion because that person was so cool. Because super cool about it. Didn't make it a big deal, didn't expect me to assume, and explained only after we had a few sentences back and forth. Because she didn't bring it up out the gate, which I thought was tactful and classy. Whereas some people...
Yeah, Demi Lovato explains on an interview that she's also struggling with it. Because she came out like a few months ago. So sometimes she's like, confuses herself by saying, I would like to be an aunt. And then she goes like, oh, wait, I'm not,
Maybe she's just bisexual. What's wrong with being bisexual? Why did we have to add all these other words? Like, when people said, hey, I'm bisexual, again, I don't give a shit who you sleep with and how you do it. I don't care. I really don't. I don't understand why we...
I'm sorry, but when I look at her in the interview, there's something in her face, her eyes that look like... I think she is not okay.
You think Demi's asking for help?
No, she's not asking for it. I don't think she is. I think she's at a point right now that I think whoever's around her just let her be. The hell with it. It's like she's like Britney right now. The hell with it.
Yeah. If she wants to go do some damn alien show, let her do the fucking alien
Because there's
show.
no publicist, no manager that will allow that. They're like, you know what? Fuck it. Let her be.
Yeah.
She wants to go see aliens. Go see it. I mean, not ETs, not aliens. But now, she's been like this. Is it for attention?
It could be. I mean, we're talking
Because
about it.
she hasn't had a hit in who knows how long. And now she's non-binary. She has to make that a big deal. Like, who cares? You are whatever you are. And now she sees aliens. She said that she dreamed about it, but she doesn't want to call it abduction because she actually agreed to it.
It was in a fucking dream.
That's what she thinks. It was a dream that 2 aliens or 3 aliens were next to her and took her, and they asked her, "You want to see your planet?" And like, okay. And from the sky, she could see her own planet. And then they asked her, "Do you want to come and see ours?" And she left with them, and it was like purple and pink.
Bro, I words cannot explain. Words cannot explain.
So, I don't know. This is a good way to promote her show, I guess, because she's trying to hunt down ETs. So, I don't know, man, if she's actually playing this very well or she just lost it.
Well, look.
Oh, by the way, she wants to do a concert for aliens.
Oh, now see, that's where you're out of pocket. And here's the thing, bro. Like, aliens are hot right
my bad.
now.
Let me clarify, not for aliens, because she now went to a place where there's the presence of ghosts. So she believes now in ghosts too, so she wants to go to this spot where there's ghosts, and she wants to have a concert for them.
Now, see, that's out of pocket, bro. I mean,
how can you expect me to take you serious?
And I was about to defend her, to say, like, aliens are hot right now. Okay, that's a big thing, all over Netflix and Amazon and shit. That was a big hit this past year. So, like, I get, why Hollywood would let her do alien shit. But making her look like a jagoff, like, I'm going to sing for ghosts, that's just weird. That's just weird.
There's this show on, is it Travel Channel? What is about hunting ghosts? I forgot the name of it. It's been forever.
It's like Paranormal Encounters or something.
Something like that. And you see that show, nothing happens. This is what happens. We're quiet here. That's what they're doing, recording. And all of a sudden you hear. And then they put on the show, let's go to commercial. And when they come back, this is what we heard. It was a freaking ghost. It wasn't. Maybe it was a rat just hitting a wall. I don't know.
The best is when they do it and the camera goes down to that little meter gauge from 1920. And it's like, and it starts to like jump like just a little bit. And it's like beep, beep. And they're like, dude, did you see that? That's a sign. That's a sign.
Yeah. Now, do you believe in that stuff? Aliens or ghosts?
Ghosts? Yes, bro. Like, I definitely believe, like, in ghosts in the sense of, like, spirit or they're, like, hauntings are real. I definitely believe there's some bad shit in certain places because of what's happened there. But we got a little bit of Native American in our family, so that's, like, a thing. You know what I mean?
Got you.
But at the same time...
Well, but they take a lot of stuff, too, that make them see things.
Hey, look, you know what I mean? Don't hate.
They go into that gazebo and they smoke some shit that makes them think, I don't know.
But
I would do it though, but I'm just saying.
But the point I'm getting at is that I don't deny even that there's aliens. Here's my thing though. If I am Demi Lovato, I'm staying in my fucking lane. If you want to quit working at American Idol to go work at America's Got Talent, that would be okay. I wouldn't give a shit. I would be like, you're a little dated, but I kind of felt that way about Britney Spears when Britney Spears did it, on America's Got Talent. I felt that.
She was so off of that show. She was always like,
yeah, and I was like, bro, if I was one of the candidates, I remember watching that going, oh my God, I hope Britney Spears doesn't hit the button on me. Because, like...
it was a mistake. She never did it purposely.
Bro, that would be terrible. But my point being is, like, you go from doing musical stuff, like you said, and now you're...
Yeah.
hunting ghosts and aliens. No. So if you're asking me, do I believe will Demi Lovato be the one to make the first paranormal encounter real or aliens encounter real? No.
Remember that girl from London who said she was abducted and she was dating, and then the alien told her not to say anything?
Yes, we talked about that last season. Yeah.
But here's my thing. I will not believe in it until I can take a selfie with one of them.
Well, look.
That's it. There's it. People can say, oh, I saw something in the sky. Until you walk into my house and and walk in and we can, I don't know, be scared of you or just chill. I don't believe in it. I don't. No, let me tell you a good story. When I was younger, I think it was like 16 or 17, we decided to go smoke at a, oh Lord, like a cult church.
Oh, that's nice.
Because everybody knew that was what it was. It was a church, like a cult, but you could never see anything, just some cars. But we went there at night. We wanted to be the daredevils, We went there at night. There was nobody, no cars. It was closed. So we decided to go like the balcony area, and we were doing our thing. And one of our friends, he was so high, he started throwing like rocks to the place.
Oh, one of those.
Yeah, and kid you not, in my opinion, there was nobody there. But all of a sudden, the palm trees start shaking.
Oh, jeez.
Like somebody like literally grabbed the palm tree and started shaking them. You know what I mean? That kind of gesture.
Oh, wow.
That kind of action.
So really shaking.
Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah.
It wasn't
We were
the
so
wind.
high, too. We were so high. There was no wind. No. We were so high, we literally start running out of that church. We literally jumped in the cars and just got out of there, man. We never again did it.
Got in the Civics
I don't
and
know.
got out of there.
Gasolina! Gasoline! That's what we did. We literally hit the gas and just took off. Never again.
You just hear the VTEC cranked up, man. Just,
I'm telling you, I've done a lot of dumb shit. And that's one of the things you don't play with, Don't challenge it.
Hey, see, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, I do think in some places, due to their location or what's happened there, certain places got some bad shit lingering over them. And part of it's going to be the placebo effect, like meaning, what you are thinking when you're there and know about the place.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I just don't think Demi is going to solve that problem for me, or at least be my best resource.
And what's the purpose? Like, why is she after ETs? Like, what is she trying to do?
Here's my problem with shows like that, Hery. Okay, is by the time the episode airs, it's already on the fucking news.
Yeah.
So, like, if you make any real groundbreaking progress, I'll see it when it's on Fox, okay? I'm not gonna fucking watch your show and wait till next season to find out the connection you made. No.
Yeah. Although, I would love to see her doing the concert for the Ghost. I think it would be
Dude,
hilarious.
I'm not watching that. That is stupid.
Oh, I would watch it.
They're
would watch that shit. Because I'm pretty sure she... it's gonna be such a mess. Like, so quiet, you can just hear her, so I don't know.
Well, I don't
What
want
are
to
you
come
gonna do?
off like...
What are you gonna do the Ghost? Be clapping?
Look,
I think she's about to hit rock bottom. That's just my opinion.
Well, I don't know. Well, look, at the end of the day, that Joker's got more money than I got.
Yeah.
She wouldn't
And
record
whoever's
her
doing the show
podcast
is taking advantage of the situation.
Yeah, whatever's going on there, I do think, at the very least, she's got bad management right now. Somebody is advising her in the wrong direction.
There's no way she's making money out of this. Like, she's not getting any richer than what she already
Well,
is.
she might be if it's, like, on National Geographic.
It was a Peacock, yeah, the streaming.
Oh, it's on Peacock.
Yeah. So she probably got a deal out of that, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know. It's just embarrassing,
Just not her.
I should watch something more constructive, but I guess that's what I'm going to watch. I need a laugh. I'm pretty sure I'm going to laugh at that.
Understood.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, you watching anything?
Let me see. I finished Yellowstone the other day, which...
You told me about it, yeah.
Dude, you gotta watch it. It's so cool.
I know.
It's on Peacock.
I was watching other stuff.
Well, when you get a chance, if you don't go anywhere this weekend, like, watch Peacock.
Yeah.
I mean, watch
Yeah.
Yellowstone on Peacock. Excuse me.
Yeah.
It's really good, bro. I promise you'll like it. It's action the whole time. It's a lot like Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah.
So
I
it's
gotta
kinda
watch it, yeah.
without the motorcycles. It's just like a cowboy version. But it's really good. Lot of action and everything like that. And the show has, like, cursing and everything in it. So it's a good show.
Perfect. Right up my alley.
Yeah. It's got cuss words and cowboys, you sumbitch.
I was watching very motivational stuff this week.
You know, it's funny you say that. I listened to Gary V a lot this week. The guy who does like
Yeah?
the business motivation stuff. And instead of listening to the radio, I listened to his podcast. And it's
Yeah?
a bunch of his speeches. Dude, I was
Yeah?
on fire. I don't know why, but I want to go buy some NFTs now. I'm buying them. I'm going to buy some NFTs because Gary V told me to.
Yeah, that's what he does.
I love his motivation.
I watched the movie King Richard with Will Smith.
How was that?
It's a very nice movie. Now, when it got to the good part, that's when it ended. Well, what I mean by it is that it is a very emotional movie, right? Motivational. But at the end, that's when actually the girls, well, one of the girls, I think the movie's mostly about him and the fact that Venus was the best one when she was a kid. You know, right now, Serena.
That's right. The tennis movie.
Yeah. Serena Williams is like the best ever, apparently, you know? So to see that play out was pretty cool, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, Will Smith is amazing in that movie. Man, he can play anything, right?
But you don't feel that movie really was starting to get good until the very end?
Well, it was good, but again, when at the end, the girl, Venus, is about to play tennis, that's when she's about to get the big contract, and that's where it ends, and then they explain what happened after, you know? But they never really touch on Serena, which is the best ever, you know, because the movie was not about her. So when Venus started to become big in tennis, that's when it ended, you know? Because the movie was pretty much about the struggle for them to get to where they are, pretty much. Especially the dad, who was the one doing anything he could do to take them to the next level. Coming from Compton over there in California, so that was a nice story, you know, to see the struggles.
Well, I definitely do want to check that out because what I did watch though, because I saw commercials for that movie, it looked really good, and I like Will Smith. I love Will Smith as a character.
He's amazing.
I finished True Story, which we talked about the other day. I finished that, and I liked it. Don't know what they're gonna do with it.
Wesley
was great. I don't know what they're gonna do with it going forward.
I don't think they should do another season.
No, I really think it was good. Leave it as it is. One-time limited miniseries.
Yeah, and for me, they should have made a movie out of it instead of a series, but still, it was good.
Yeah, I think if you're going to call it a really good series instead of doing a movie, because there just wasn't anything you could cut out to make the plot do what it did, that you should just leave it alone. I would agree, because I don't want another season of it. It would ruin what happened in the first season, because then it becomes unbelievable that would happen to somebody. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And you're going to drag the story.
Yeah, and you don't want to redo the gimmick. Like you'd just be... No, but I did watch the Christmas... There was a couple Christmas movies that showed up on Netflix this week. Yeah. And I did watch one of them, like A Boy Named Christmas or something. And it was actually pretty cool. Because the way it was set up is it was a different way to explain Christmas. And they justified, how everything started. It was like a prequel to Santa Claus and him as a kid. And it
really?
And it's set, like, it was a totally different way of looking at it.
Nobody ever thought about that.
Yeah, exactly. So they kind of went to where they set the movie in, like, Finland, I think, where the Christmas thing all originated. And did, like, a backstory.
Is that a true story?
It's a true story at that.
No, meaning, why, this is going to sound weird, but why all the Christmas movies have to have a British accent?
So this one doesn't have a British accent.
Oh, okay. But you know what I mean, right? Why do they always do that?
Because if they're going into the history of Saint Nick, I'm getting the impression that he was European. They wanted it to be authentic.
Santa Claus. I'm like, come on.
Well, look, Tim Allen, to this day, I think, did the best Santa Claus movies. And the first one, and he was American. Damn it. The way Santa Claus is meant to be.
Oh, he was redneck.
Ba, 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 da, ba.
I just watched one recently. Can't remember the name. It was a Christmas movie too. With some Asian kid.
Oh, that's nice.
What?
Some Asian kid.
What? No, this girl.
Oh, that's cool, bro.
This girl fell in love with a guy on a dating app. So she was catfish. She went to meet him, and when she got there, it was not who she thought it was. But, she already bought the ticket, so she stayed there for the holidays. And eventually, how the movies are, they end up being together and all that nonsense. I forgot the name of it. It was I don't know.
Oh,
Anyway.
I know the movie. That was actually pretty funny.
Yeah, the kid is good.
No. Now I know what you're talking about, because he's like an up-and-coming comic and actor. Like, he's an established comic, but new to the acting. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was okay movie.
That was really good. I actually thought, for what it's meant to be a basic Christmas romantic comedy, and it was funny. Like, I liked how they did the Asian family. I actually thought that was neat.
Yeah.
Because there was a lot they could joke with, and they did every fucking joke they could.
Well, you know what? There was always that is stupid in the movie, right? You know that he made candles.
Yes. Yeah.
That was his passion, making candles.
And see how funny that is, bro? Of all things for you to pick out, passion making candles.
He didn't want to be in the business with Dad because he wanted to make candles. But anyway, what I thought was stupid besides that is that one of the candles smelled like Grandpa. You remember that part?
Yes.
The dad opened the candle like, this smells like Grandpa. Like, are you kidding me right now? What do you do? Sprinkle some ashes in that shit?
No, bro.
How do you do that?
You heard? I know what it's called, by the way, for the listeners. It's called Love Hard.
What?
That's the name of the movie.
The movie? Oh, okay.
It's called Love Hard, and it's Jimmy O. Yang. Jimmy O. Yang is the name of the actor.
He's good.
Very good. Very funny movie.
Yeah, he's a good one. He's funny.
I like the movie. And it does have some other familiar faces that don't get a credit in that movie that you'll see that are up and coming. But it was funny. I liked it.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you a movie that I didn't like. And it makes me so sad, bro. It's actually number 3 on the Netflix movies list right now. And it's actually number 1 in the movies list. It's number 3 on all categories. Is The Power of the Dog.
You watched it?
It was stupid. It was stupid.
Really haven't.
It is. I mean, watch it for yourself, because you kind of like the category of like scary, eerie movie. It's not scary, but kind of like eerie feeling. Like,
okay, the reason I didn't watch it yet is because that's what's it called? Doctor Strange?
Mm-hmm.
He played. Isn't he British?
So in this movie, yes.
And he plays a cowboy.
You can't really tell. He does a good job.
I get that, but I don't know.
You wouldn't know. You know how many other actors are British and you don't really... Yeah,
I know. And why we always have to... Well, there's Kid from Spider-Man.
Spider-Man does a good job of covering up. And so does Hugh Jackman, Wolverine.
Uh-huh. He's Australian, yeah.
So, I will say that,
there's
like,
no more actors?
There is. Like, the other main actor in that movie, I really like. He is from Friday Night Lights, which is Jesse Plemons, and then Kirsten Dunst is in the movie from the original Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire.
Oh my goodness,
so it's a great cast. That's why I watched the movie. The quality of everything, amazing. To me, the storyline, like nothing to do with the actors. Actors did a great job. Actors and actresses. The storyline is a little, what the fuck, you know? And I think that's kind of how the movie's supposed to be, but that's not my style of movies. And I can't stand that kind of shit. Like, give me all the pieces of the story. Don't let me, like, if I want to think about what could have happened or use my imagination, I'll read a fucking book.
Yeah.
So... don't do that to me in a movie. So I'll definitely say that much. But it's a you know,
Okay.
apparently the world thinks otherwise, so don't let me be the guy who stops you from watching it. But for me,
Gotcha.
I didn't enjoy it. And I like Western movies right now because of Yellowstone. I'm on a cowboy kick.
Yeah.
So I've been watching cowboy movies a lot. A matter of fact, there was another movie I watched. I believe it was called, and now this one didn't make it. This one didn't make it to the top or anything, but it's really good, and I want to give it a shout out because it was cool. It was really cool, and I like the production company. It's called Montford.
Okay.
Montford, Montford, the Chickasaw Rancher. It's about a Native American guy. He's half Native American, half white, and he's a rancher in like the 1800s. It's based on a true story.
Yeah.
And you get to hear the story about this guy, how he pretty much started from nothing at a time where Native Americans were
Started from the
looked down
bottom. Now
upon.
we're here.
Yeah, and he goes from having like no cows, and like the Union Army was stealing everything from them and shit during the
Netflix?
Civil War. Yeah, yeah. It's called Montford, man. Really, 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 really good movie. What I liked about the production company, it's kind of neat, is it's actually made by a Native American production company too.
Okay.
So it's like it's made by the Chickasaw tribe. So it's actually
Chickasaw.
I know it's fun to say, right? Chickasaw.
Chickasaw.
Half Cherokee and Cha-Cha. My baby, she's a Chickasaw, y'all. She's one of a kind. But
Chickasaw.
it's my aunt actually lives on Chickasaw, in the town she lives in. That's her street name. Anyways, like I was saying, that movie is really, really good. I would definitely recommend that. We'll put that
Good.
one on the podcast Instagram. You'll have to screenshot that one for people to find it.
Yeah.
But it was really good. That was a
Yeah,
badass movie.
Good. I'm telling you, I'm watching inspiration stuff. I watched Respect, Aretha Franklin's story.
Oh, I bet that was good.
It was good. Again, another weird ending, but it was good.
Yeah.
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 It was good. What's her name? Jennifer Hudson can sing, man.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
Apparently she sang a lot of the songs in the movie herself. So that's pretty good.
I love when that happens because only downside is sometimes I love the actor or actress's version better than I do the original.
I did not know that Aretha had a kid at 12 years.
I didn't
She was
know
12
this.
years old. Right?
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Now
It doesn't explain what happened.
Oh, they don't.
No,
Like,
they
don't say if it was it must not. Maybe it wasn't. They don't describe if it was voluntary or involuntary.
No, nothing. She just and then I had to Google, and it doesn't really say too much.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm sure for their privacy, that's why they keep it hush. But
Yeah. But the movie was good because also about the struggles of her, as a young singer becoming Aretha. Her first marriage, he was abusive and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, it was really interesting. And Marlon Wayans, he plays the husband. He plays it very well. It's good to see somebody like who was a comedian playing the serious role. That was good.
yeah, like Kevin in True Story.
Yeah, and that was good for Marlon. That was good because he seems very goofy, and he played that very well. So, but yeah. But you know what I want to watch for real?
What?
It's called Money Heist. I think I've told you this before. It's a Spanish show.
You have. I saw they put a new season out a couple weeks ago.
That's the last one. That's it. So anybody who knows Spanish knows they've been waiting for this show. That's a big deal for anybody who speaks Spanish. That show is amazing. So that will be probably on my weekend. I gotta watch it, and see what happens. How they finish. 5 seasons stealing a damn bank.
I'm just happy that they keep giving me cowboy movies on Netflix.
Well, unless they're black.
Nuh-uh. They did. They gave you the
You
harder
didn't-
they fall. The harder they fall.
You didn't like it
I didn't like the soundtrack.
because it was what? Hip hop?
It was hip hop, and I didn't think they justified the time period.
Oh, whatever.
Look, bro, I'm here to be fair, okay? And that was fair.
That's just
And the
your
harder
opinion.
they fall started the country dominoes falling. So if anything, the harder they fall got everybody's attention on cowboy stuff.
I think I think their conversations of doing a sequel.
I believe it. Dude, cowboy stuff's hitting right now, it looks like. It's hot. You got Yellowstone. People are eating that up. You got...
You better get that hat behind you. Get it ready.
Yee, doggy! You know it.
I can't wait to go and visit you and you open that door with a hat on.
How the hell you doing? Get on in
Yeah.
here.
Well, is that something you will wear to school when you were in high school?
No. Not me.
Why? Why not?
Because it looks dumb.
But you have one.
I
actually
one.
have two that I can see here. So
You
why you
wear
have them if you
those-
don't wear it?
You wear it to a certain event. Like, A, I'm not a cowboy. B, like we don't like live in a town that country. You would probably
You know
have
that-
to be like if you were like in Texas or Montana, like somewhere where people like are
Yeah.
more avidly working cows.
So for a lot of Spanish people, when you talk about white people, you think cowboy.
Yeah, everybody's
Yeah.
just cowboy white boys.
Yeah. When yeah, that's true. When you're growing up back home and you're watching cowboy movies, it's white people. So when you move to the States, you're expecting that everybody who's white is a cowboy.
White
Yeah.
people love that shit.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah. And then you move here like, I don't see cowboys.
No.
Now, I have a friend who is a cowboy, but
Now I'll tell
he
you,
doesn't
bro.
wear his hat.
I want to go to now. What I do want to do. Well, I don't look good in a cowboy hat. Like there's certain people pull off a cowboy hat, they can wear it every day. Like just like everybody's not meant to be bald, not everybody's
Yeah.
meant to have a cowboy hat.
True.
But
I
there
guess
is
so.
a thing though. Now that you mention it, that whenever this podcast gets picked up by somebody major, and this is what we do for a living, we should do because we'll make money at it. Is we can pay a couple $1,000s each and go work cows in Montana for like 3 weeks.
So you really think this ghetto guy is gonna go to a farm and work with cows?
Bro, they let you ride a horse and shit. You get to go, they have lodging for you. That includes your food, everything, bro. And you go and work cows, and it's supposed to be like real good for men to go do it.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a motivator.
Really?
I'm for real. It's supposed to be a real thing.
Okay. I'll do it.
Yeah, I know you would. I know you fuck with me, but I know you'd do it. Like,
You,
you go to Montana.
you know that my stepdad had horses when we were kids, and I never even touched one. Not even got close to it.
So what these people do is you go out there, and it's for people like that maybe just never were around horses. Like you could be an expert or you could be a nobody, and they'll take you. So you go out to the property, and they'll need to move cows from one farm to the next farm, which usually takes a couple of days, if not a week. You're moving a lot of cows, and you're sleeping outside in these beautiful landscapes along the way. And it's something that, we will never get to do probably again unless we paid for it again. And you're
Yeah.
working cows on horseback miles. Like you're moving 1,000 cows, 300-400 miles to this next ranch. And you're staying out in the desert and in the valleys and stuff. I think that would be awesome, bro.
That would
I
be
think
awesome.
it'd be really cool. On a horse, working
Yeah.
cows. Dude, we'll both get hats. We'll put Just My Opinion on the side. Get that shit embroidered.
Well, if somebody's listening who has a farm and has all that kind of stuff and want us to be part of it, they need to send us a message right now.
Bro, you put me on the horse, I'm going John Wayne out there.
Yeah.
Okay? No kidding.
And we need a
Definitely
cool dog to just go with us because, the dogs are part of this shit.
Yee yee! Come on now, Scooter.
Live action!
Let's get to it now. Come on.
We'll
Trying to
choose
get in there
some
and get
tobacco.
some cornbread.
We'll choose some tobacco to look
Bro.
like official.
Yep.
Yeah.
And dude, I'm telling you,
Do cowboys do drugs?
I can't speak for
What
all
kind of
cowboys.
drugs do cowboys do? Right?
Oh, dude. They got. I think
I don't
meth
see a
comes-
cowboy smoking a joint. Like that doesn't look cool.
Oh, I could see that all day.
You think so?
Oh yeah. What else do they
Hmm.
got to do at night when they're out there moving cows and bored,
Yeah, I guess so.
sleeping at a campsite?
Yeah. You're right. This is one of the drugs that it doesn't blend meth. It doesn't really go with a cowboy.
I could see cowboys. I don't know if it would with their work ethic being what it is, but I know for a fact that cowboys smoke weed for sure.
Yeah. Huh. That's a good
But
one.
I would be, and I know
And they
people
drink
with-
what? They drink like moonshine shit.
no, they drink whiskey too
Oh.
and beer. The moonshine thing is for the people more that make it. That's on the east side, the East Coast. They make moonshine in Montana, I'm sure, but
Where do you got
more
me
so-
that moonshine from?
I can't tell you that.
Oh,
Can't put it on the airwaves.
whatever.
But that one was legit that I got for you.
Well, you got me two. The one that was like green apple, that was okay. That was good. The other one, that thing just tastes like shit.
The clear one?
Yeah, it doesn't have any kind of flavor. You light up that shit, you can just blow the house.
Oh yeah, bro, that's straight moonshine.
Yeah. That's too much. I wouldn't do that one. I did it, but don't recommend it.
Oh, it'll put you on your ass real quick. That's the truth, man. That's tough.
Yeah.
But-
You should bring me some of that, but not just like a flavor one.
Yeah, next time the order.
Let's trade.
comes
I'll
around.
give you a coquito, and you give me moonshine.
Well, it's hard for me to get the moonshine, but I'll definitely I'll put an order out there and see if I can get some.
That's in the back of your house.
In the back of my house. We go dig up a jar this afternoon.
Well, we do something similar in Puerto Rico. I told you this before, I think. We do
Mhm.
something that's called roncaña.
Yeah,
And it's the same thing.
Yeah, you bury
thing.
the jar out in the yard.
Yeah, my father-in-law used to do it really well. Really good. Really good. Tastes delicious.
So interesting.
What?
That's interesting that you guys make alcohol in the yard.
Yeah.
Like that. I think that's cool.
My father-in-law will get the big mint balls candy?
Mhm.
Like a dozen of those. And then, there's this big wine pitcher. Have you seen this? I think they sell like at Walmart or Publix, right?
Mhm.
You empty that. Well, you drink the wine first, so I don't know. But that's a big jar. And you put, because it has a white, the cap area, that's a white one. So you put a dozen of those and you put the whatever rum I don't know how to explain how you make it, but you put the dozen of those mint balls. You seal that cap and you put that underground for a whole year. Man, when you drink that, you do shots. You can't do more than 3, because if not, you just fall apart. Because it's so smooth and tastes like mint, you will feel the alcohol. But more than 3, you will feel that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Really good. He makes it also with coconut. He puts it inside the coconut with the water. Seal that. Puts it on the ground too. Yeah. So good. So good.
Fascinating.
And they also make one with raw beef. I don't do that shit. Yeah.
I
I
don't
mean,
know,
there's many ways of doing it, but the raw meat, that doesn't work well. Yeah. That's just nasty.
I couldn't do the raw meat.
No. Yeah. Oh, so good.
Well, listen. It sounds like it's been a good week.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And maybe we'll have some more stories. I do got the Steelers game this weekend. Going out of town.
Oh, yeah, you're going, right? When you leave tomorrow?
Leave tomorrow morning. I'm excited. Checked in for the flights a little bit ago. Gonna get that
Yeah.
fired up. Going to the Berg, baby. It's supposed to be cold. So
Yeah?
I'm excited. Yeah, I'm excited for that trip. I've only been to Pittsburgh once before, so to get to go there and be downtown,
Yeah?
I think it's gonna be great. It's gonna be really freaking great. So I'm excited to come back with stories from what that was like,
Yeah.
for sure.
Cool. That's good. I got,
So,
randomly, I just got a friend who just texted me saying that they really like our last episode.
Really?
The Three Kings Day. The Three Kings Day, yeah.
Oh,
Very
I'm
nice.
glad.
Thank you for listening.
I actually took that information myself, and as soon as we got off the cast, and kind of shared more information about Melinda right away.
About what?
About Three Kings Day. I was like,
Oh.
I said, like, soon as we hung up, I went out there. We had to go. We had plans that day, and we had to do a bunch of like running around. And we got off. You and I got off the call, and her and I get in the car. We don't make it out of my neighborhood, and I'm like, hey, what do you know about Three Kings Day? Well, it's like, I don't know much. And I said, well, get this. They got a camel clause. And I explained to her how it all works. I told her about the camel and the grass from the yard and stuff. And I was like, I want to do that with our unborn children that are here. I was like, I want to celebrate Three Kings Day. I think that's really cool. And I said, what's crazy about it is the way Hery described it and told me about it is it's from like the traditional religion of, Christianity. The root of it, whether you go to the Catholic side or not, is the root of it's all there. It's like, I'm surprised it's not an American celebrated holiday.
Yeah, and this is going to be a spoiler. But this is what you need to do. If and when you decide to propose, you should do it on Three Kings Day. Put the grass, put the ring. Melinda has to put the box with grass. She has to. You got to put the grass so the camels can come at night and eat it, right? But that's when the camels and the three kings will put the ring in that box.
Gift. They brought the
gift.
fucking gift.
The gift that they brought for the El Niño Jesus. El Niño. So you put the ring in there. Isn't that awesome? But she'll be so mad. She's going to wake up to all that grass all over the place. She's going to be mad. She's like, oh, well, the camels were here. What do you want me to do?
Yeah.
They're messy. But then she'll be upset cleaning, and all of a sudden, boop, oh, there's the ring.
That'll be cool. Wait,
Feliz Navidad. Hey, Feliz Navidad.
Hey.
Feliz
Dos
Navidad.
Ta bismillah.
Hey.
Wait for the chorus. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas.
Hey.
I want to wish you a Merry Christmas.
Okay, Elvis.
From the bottom of my heart.
There you go. So on that note, we're going to leave.
Yeah.
Feliz
That would
Navidad.
be sidebar, if we ever karaoke a song together, we should do that. That way you could do the Spanish parts and I could do the English parts.
Oh, you
Boom.
know he's blind? The
Drop
guy who
the
sings
mic.
that is blind?
Really?
Yeah, he's like our Ray Charles.
Damn. He's like, oh, Ray Charles.
And I'll sing, and I'll do the gestures like he does when he sings.
Oh, jeez. Here we go. Here we go. All right, bro. I hope you have a good week.
You too, man.
All right, man. See you, man.